अगर नॉलेज चाहिए बट पॉडकास्ट कंज्यूम नहीं करने तो वेलकम टू द राइट चैनल फॉर यू. इट्स TRS Clips. Do you think that eyesight can be affected because of a habit of casual sex?
If they are taking any supportive, like people use Viagra left, right, and center, that has a huge effect on the oculus
Oh,
or the
really?
eye. It changes the vasculature, especially people who are prone for small vessels. It can change the vasculature, and that is where I feel, where I feel we have to be cautious about.
So, utilizing Viagra for your sex life can actually affect your eyesight.
Absolutely. It
How?
can. The vessels in the eye can get damaged, and sometimes acute damage, and chronically over time they can have something in the macula. We have seen that they may show leakage of blood vessels and changes. It's not for the eye. It's not very safe.
And then on a deeper level, everything we spoke about, wrecking your
Abs-
dopamine systems,
Absolutely.
therefore
Absolutely.
affecting your eye
You're
health.
just knocking your dopamine off. And it's like this. It's like somebody who starts smoking. They start with one, they think it's casual. Then they need 10 per day because you need that much of nicotine to change your mental well-being.
Um, so as an eye doctor, what are some everyday habits that people kind of just don't even assume are damaging their eyes, but actually damaging their eyes? Like not the obvious ones like
Yeah.
screen time or whatever. Uh, what do you think are some habits that people need to understand about?
See, people assume that when you're in a state of deep, when you're working, you don't blink often. We blink around 12 to 30. When I say blink, then both of us start blinking because because it's a voluntarily response. Involuntarily it keeps happening. So one thing is you tune your brains that you have to blink often because blinking brings in tears, which is a very good quality.
Blinking is good.
Very good.
Okay.
Because every time you blink, you bring in tears. The second thing which I feel is every time, after every half an hour, they go to the wash basin and clean their eyes. They think that water takes off your tear film. So constantly washing your eyes is not healthy, which is considered healthy by everybody. Every time you feel tired, you go and wash your eyes. So, and the third is about the gut microbiome. The gut microbiome has a huge impact in the quality of immune status of your eyes, and we have to be careful about our gut. We don't care about our gut.
And we'd never link it with eyesight.
Absolutely. Gut microbiome is linked to everything today: cancers, any form of disease. So gut microbiome. So if you want to have a healthy eyes, take care of your gut also, because your dopamine, serotonin, multiple things are also secreted by the gut.
Gotcha.
And the intestinal lining secretes a lot of these things. That's why I did mention 4 5 times, because I know it's so important today. Because of our food we eat, we're completely messed up. We don't have normal gut flora at all now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll share the essence of one gut specific podcast that we had done with Dr. Pal, one of India's most famous gut doctors now. He effectively said you need a variety of foods and you
Yes.
need whole foods, avoid processed foods.
Yes.
That's effectively what it is.
Yes.
Beyond this, as you age, everyone's gut subjectively changes a little bit. So at every stage of your life, you have to ask yourself the kind of foods that are bloating you,
Yes.
the kind of foods that are causing an upset stomach. It's different for different people.
Yes.
So the basics are the same. Where you eat variety, you eat clean, and you avoid things that come out of packets. And the secondary advice is that you get to know your own gut and how it reacts to different foods.
Yes.
And cut off the ones that are not suiting you.
Or not creating a challenge to you.
Now, my question to you, Doc, as an eye doctor, is there specific foods that benefit both your gut and therefore your eyesight?
See, things which really benefit is amount of vitamin D. Of course, it's not through food, and B12. And vitamin D is now emerging as a very important aspect of the eye health. And I'm fortunate that me and my team were original researchers of this work on vitamin D. Now it's come to the textbooks and everywhere. And the second is omega 3 works very well to the no, to the orally.
Where do you get vitamin D from?
Sunlight,
That's it?
yes.
No other source.
No other source, because you need sunlight for this to be synthesized. Vitamin B12. See, anything which is fibers are good for the eyes, like any other part of the body, and be very good with the exact amount of nutritional proteins and balance of carb you take. Especially with diabetic patients today being high and retina being a challenge, we really have to really do something about the carbohydrate Indian diet, which is so commonly used everywhere. It's because people don't link carbohydrate to sugar. Carbohydrate is sugar.
Yeah, they think only sweets cause type 2
Type 2
diabetes.
diabetes. Carbohydrate is one which causes more.
Yeah.
And-
I see a lot of guys who are kind of in shape in my office, young guys, overloading on carbohydrates in the
Yes.
early 20s, having mounds of rice, mounds of rotis. And I'm just like, man.
And what I feel is, as a doctors also, we only ask for fasting blood sugar, random sugar. Most of them will show normal. But if you want to know how you're going to develop after 10 years or 5 years, you do your fasting insulin, which is not something which is routinely done. And you look, and then you will realize how close are you to become a diabetic. And see, the statistics are very scary. A lot of youngsters have fasting insulin already reached 27, 28. 15 is normal. That means it predicts how you're going to believe. That means your insulin level is not able to cope up to what you're eating.
Every medical podcast eventually boils down to the same rules. Exercise regularly, try doing yoga, sleep well, get sunlight, eat clean.
And today's we had to tell them to visualize something every day.
Oh, that's the new one?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching TRS clips. Make sure to explore the channel. ऐसे ही बहुत सारे clips upload करे हैं. You'll keep working out your brain as you keep exploring the channel.